Welcome to Best Car Fixes. This is Muhammad Harun Idris. Please subscribe, share, and like. Today we have Volkswagen Passat 2005. They put a used ABS control module. The car, as you see here, please subscribe, share, and like. This is the ABS control module. Okay, this is a car, and the engine is 1.8. If you notice here, this is the part number. Look here, we have Volkswagen part number here, which is 1 boy 0, like ending with 517. Just this is the part number. If you are changing a used one, please be sure that the part number is the same. If it's not, you will not be able to program it. Okay, we get the part number already. And if you notice here, I'm gonna show you the old one, how it look. This is two part number, two modules. If you look at it like this, they look like the same, but this is the original one. And if you look at the part number, this is what you look for. You see, this is a part number, 4B817, and I will show you how you can take it out when you're ready. This one is totally different, as you see. Turn it this side. There is nothing, or there is something there. No. It could be there is no. It look like all the same, but or it will be different. This all the way here, aluminum. This piece is small. It's different part, but this is the part number for this one. So we know that. In order for you to get the right one, be sure the part number have to be the same. And after you put it in, you have to code it. The first thing is to do is to read the information out of this one, the coding number, and write it back into this. What tool are you going to use? You can use odis, but odis have a problem because before odis they use a different software. And when they change to new odis, they try to adapt the older system. That's what I hear from my friend colleague Mustafa from Morocco. He told me they change it. Maybe they try to adapt it. It's just like you are using DRB3 and you come to Y-Tech or Y-Tech or Y-Tech 2 or any one of the new advanced. Also like some kind of Ford, the newer IDS and FDRS, they don't work together for some cars. So the software, the shift of software may not allow you to use the older software to program, the newer software to program those. Put that in consideration. So let's now go and see how we can communicate with these tools and what is the requirement and if we are able to do it or not. I'm gonna put those back. Also, don't forget to come on in the back of the car, open the trunk and come here. You see, in that place there is a label, and this label you need to take a picture of it. Why? Because there are some part number that they ask you. This is a configuration and the part number under the design that it asks you to put it into the system when you need to program the car. Let me put the part back and then we come. Now we know that where is the location of the ABS control module, and also what the requirement in order for you to get a used one. The used one can work, and now I am using this tool, which is they call VCX. This one here, VCX Diag SE. This is a pass-through device, but the difference between this one, you may not need the original tools. Any pass-through device, if you use it, you may not see the key ignition is on the odis. But with this one, it works exactly like the dealer one. So you can save some money by buying this one if you are working on diagnosing cars or you're gonna work on odis. Now here, we're gonna go together and have an idea how we can approach this car and do the diagnosis or coding if it's possible. Some of them need online subscription, some of them they don't need. This one here it may not need an online subscription, but it may not work. Here is off-board Audis, Volkswagen Audi software. After you click on Audis, it's coming here. You say okay. Now you're gonna say cancel, and it will start off-board diagnostic information system, odis. And as soon as it's come up like this, be sure you have power on your laptop. It's come up like this, and then you need to scroll down to read the disclaimer and the safety measurement. You click OK and you wait. Cancel this, it pop up like that, username, password. I'm gonna turn the ignition on, turn it off on, and you wait a little bit. Is the door open? No. So now you're gonna wait a little bit. If you notice here in the corner, it will reading the VIN. You see now the VIN come up, the information of the car populated here. As soon as you see this one, start diagnosis, and you're gonna show you the VIN number. You're gonna come here, Passat and sedan, is not a wagon, and the engine size, this is 1.8 Matronic, and apply. You see here, it show you the key, and the battery signal will come here soon. Look at it. You see, you can see if the ignition is on or not. If you put a regular pass-through device, some pass-through, only the dealer tools. I know only the dealer tools or the pass-through device, the dealer tool or the dealer tool, or this tool. They can show you everything. You can see the ignition on and off. So now I'm gonna say no RO here to go to the next, and it will start reading the car. If there's any information, any codes, any problem, it will look for it. Okay. You see here is 0%. You don't need to look outside there, say what happened, what's going on. No, look at here to see how far the diagnosis is proceeding. You see now it's 6%, and now it start reading engine electronic, brake electronic. You see there is maybe some fault in it, and it's 13%. Meanwhile, you can go to control module, just wait a little bit till it finish. Always try to wait. And this is what the dealer use for programming, coding, programming, and security on those cars. Please subscribe, share, and like. You're gonna wait till everything is okay. Here it says diagnostic enhancement started. Anything with red, that means there is a fault on it. Anything with black is okay. And this is we are just going through the modules. You're gonna wait here. Always look at this area here. 53%. If I start the car, I don't want to start it. I don't want to get glitch on the system. This is the older car. The newer the car, there is a lot of activity there. Please subscribe, share, and like. This is Muhammad Harun Idris. 66%, that means it's looking for all computers. You can have this one, and you can also have there is another aftermarket software that's work very good. there is a VAC software that for older cars, maybe to code it, if you use that one, it may work fine, I believe. But if it doesn't work because of the new software that does not recognize how to read, write. Okay, now traversal perform test. Now we are here. It as soon as it finish, it will come to this section. So you better be patient until everything is okay. You say airbag general. It look for all the module and try to diagnose the car. If there is something not available, it will ask you that thing is not there, what we can do. But this is how you'd approach Volkswagen, Audi with the aftermarket, I mean with the dealer tools, whether you have to have subscribe or you have to get an older version, evaluate coding, everything could be here. The tag in the back of the steering column, you need it to have some information to choose which one you need to choose in case he asks you the transmission, the engine. Perform traverse test, you're gonna wait. It takes a little while. This is why if you have VCDS, it's more faster and you can do a lot of job with it. Unless if it requires online coding and programming, you may use the other one. I remember I have the coding number. I will try after this to use the hotel to see if I will be able to read the coding or write the coding. If it's possible, I already have the coding number. Communication error with one ACU. I just say continue, or you can cancel. We're gonna wait a little bit to see what the result is gonna happen. I just leave this one here I leave it like this just to for you to be familiar, or we have to be familiar with what's going on. It's still checking all, you see, multifunction steering wheel, general equipment recognition. It will go through all the components, and believe me or not, if you have VCDS, VAC tools, it is so good. And it is an aftermarket tool, but it works very, very nice. And for coding, and it does all car up to 2022. They are very good. Radio general, you see it's open the radio by itself and it said diagnose. Here it's looking for the radio and the instrument cluster without navigation check control module version. All those control, it will go through it, but it's going in kind of very slow mode. If you have VCDS, you just click on it and you can go on all diagnosis and everything quick. You check everything, you are out of it. Only these tools, it can go deep into giving you exactly what product, what part number, what is there for you to do. I believe we can even generate the coding for it. The coding number also, you can get it. You see, it can go to telematic. Okay, I'm gonna wait here till it full function. Okay, we are here now. As soon as we finish, when the computer check everything and everything look okay, automatically it will go to, like any code that is available. So if you open here on a G, you see here we have a code. It say steering angle sensor compensation not carried out. It's okay. And I'm gonna close this one. Okay, here I'm gonna open this one, coding control module. You see here, coding control module, incorrect coding, static. Now what I'm gonna do is, you see this code here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to test. This is a test plan. Okay, it's coding incorrect. So you're gonna go here in this place here in the corner. I need to do the test for this. Select the vehicle. You have two choice. This one here, number 1 Passat, number 2 Passat with W8 engine. Now I'm gonna select one. Was the selected for coding of ABS module WEDL J014. Does the selection match with your intention for coding? Yes. I'm gonna say yes. Now here it gives you to choose what is it. Determine brake installed in car via RR number. The RR number is a hold on please. Okay, you see here when I go to test plan, it come down here, and now he asked me determine the brake sign. Is it 1LZ 1ZJ or 1LB 1LE? When I look at the card that I have it in the back, if you remember, I went back to the trunk and I open it. Give okay for more information. Okay, if you want to know how it is, I'm gonna show you. You come here to the component location and look here. You see 1L. This is a 1, 2, 3 from here. 1LC, 1LE, 1LC. Here is 1LC. But this is a tag that was in the trunk. I can go back and show you the tag here. Let me show you because I took it with my car, with my phone. You see here, this is a label. And this label, if you look at it, you're gonna see a number here. You see, this is a number 1LE. This is the phone supposed to be like this. If you see here, this is the first one here. See the first line here, which is this. So now I'm gonna close this, and it will tell you 1 is data for front wheel brake, 2 is for data for transmission, data for basic engine. It will show you even what engine. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna choose this one, the second one. So I'm gonna click next here. Now he asks you also check on the PR number, which is that part, what the vehicle engine installed in a vehicle. So I have here one line, and I have the one in the bottom, and I have the one in the bottom. And if you are not sure, you just click number 4. It's gonna give you the VIN number. It would tell you, put the VIN number, it would tell you what it is. So here I know that the brake number, I already choose it. Now what is the engine number? The engine number, I believe, I'm gonna go back here to the information location, and we see where is the data for the basic engine, number 2. You see here, the last one in here. So I'm gonna go back here. Is the number is not clean, TSV. See, last one here, TSV. So I'm gonna go back here, TSV. I'm gonna close this, please. I'm gonna close this one, and I will go TSV as in Victor. You see, TS, I believe this one, TSF here. Is this the one? I just want to be sure. T6 Victor. T6 Thomas 6 Victor, which is here, the second line. So I'm going to choose number 2. That's the engine size. Now he asked me the transmission. Determine the transmission installed in the car.
Driving you crazy, right?
No, it's okay.
You got it?
Also, determine the transmission installed in a car via the RR number. So now you need to go and look for those again to see which one. I'm going to go to component and see what number for the transmission. Number 3. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So I'm going to go back here. The first line, 1, 2, 3, C5A. Like C5A. So I'm going to close this one. Okay. C5A. Let me see. I'm not sure which one. I just wanna go, let me see. Transmission 1, 2, 3, 4 is the number 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. GOF. Let me see, I got it. GOF, this one. Second one. Now here, login coding, code control module, login coding, code control module. This is what we're looking for. Login code, code control module. You have it here. I'm going to take the picture of it, and what need to do to be done. I'm going to see if I will be able to do it. If there's any problem, we're gonna take it from there. Okay. I'm gonna continue. Coding as selected is 42. That's the coding 4277. Coding is not correct. Available coding 0. Next attempt will be made to code the ABS control module according to selection. Let me see. Continue. It's doing it here. Error connection broken. The task login return the following unknown job status. Write complaint report with the correspondence. So we have no way. We don't know why. If you have any idea, please give it to us. I'm going to try to look. The part number are the same. So now I'm gonna end of the test. Continue. I have to do one thing more. I just want to be sure if I'm gonna still perform the test again. Say yes. So I'm gonna click 1. I want to do one thing. Yes. Here I want to select, I'm not sure what part number. So what do you need to do? Another brake type. It's number 5. Now I'm gonna click next. It will ask me to put the VIN number to give me exactly what the part number of that module, to buy another one in case. But I already have the coding. I have everything here. We're gonna get the part number, WVW. Let me put it and I come back. Okay, I was here. Let me accept this. This is if you don't know where the VIN number is, or I don't know, maybe this is for the information, but he asked me enter the vehicle information. I'm gonna select accept, enter the vehicle. You see here is a part number. This is the part number, original part number for this car. Now enter the identification number of the ABS control module. If you remember, I'm gonna close this one here. I don't want to do anything more than that, but at least we are here. We have the part number already there. So I am not able to program this car. What I'm going to do is I will cancel this. Okay. And here is the control modules. Here is, let me show you something, network. If you want to do a network, is here. And keep going. You need test plan, technical service bulletin. Anyhow, cancel all this stuff. Okay. I'm going to get